I pledge of allegiance to not only this flag of the United States, but also to the Republicans, the Democrats, and other political parties, to the citizens of the United States, and also the immigrants of the United States, for which it stands, one nation, 50 states, 5 major territories, 1 federal district, and other possessions of the United States, and even the Indian reservations of the United States. One God, indivisible, with liberty, freedom, and justice for each and every one of us. And this is probably the most patriotic you'll ever see me be in this cooking video. This is probably the most patriotic I've ever been. Well, greetings nerds, and I'm back. My name is Jules Nerdy, so hi, welcome to another cooking video for this channel. Julian doesn't feel like doing a cooking video because he's still feeling really fatigued drawing a couple people for Pride Month, like 2 transgender celebrities for Pride Month, 2K24. No, not a video game, just a normal annual period. So here I am taking over Julian's place of making these cooking contents. I'm gonna be the one to temporarily make a cooking video. I don't know if Julian will give me another opportunity to make my own a cooking video. Nerds, happy 4th of July, or Independence Day. God bless America. And for this cooking video, I'm gonna show you how to make the most American burger, but I'm gonna use the plant-based meat, not actual meat, since I'm a vegetarian, back to being a vegetarian for like the 3rd or 4th time. I have broke my vegetarian diet a few times in the past. I'm pretty excited to do this cooking video for Independence Day. I mean, Julian has done a 4th of July cooking like last year. Yeah, he has done it. So I'm following in his footsteps. Alright, I cannot wait to dig in. I'm gonna start with the burger. It's too crispy to my taste. Come on, bro. Come on. Probably no surprise. I'm gonna go and get some napkins or paper towels. This thing is a freaking masterpiece. I'm gonna do a cooking video for the major holiday better than him. I'm gonna do it way better than what he did last year. Trust and believe me, nerds. Just trust. No, you won't catch me drink some beer. I don't even drink. I will not mess with fireworks because I don't want to blow my hands off. Otherwise, I won't be able to do the things that I adore doing for a living. Julian is generous enough to allow me to throw in another cooking video. It's gonna be us making a burger. It's gonna be loaded. It's gonna be a bed. I just can't wait to make it. I need to shut the freak up. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to cooking. Let's go ahead and make that most American burger. Okay, nerds, we're gonna start off boiling some hot dog. I don't know if you nerds can really see, but here, yeah, you could clearly see nice and well. Morningstar Farms veggie dogs. We're gonna use a plant-based hot dog, just only one, literally just one hot dog that we're gonna start boiling into this saucepan here. I'm gonna turn one of these guys on. Alright, please. Oh, wait a minute, I saw fire. Bro, this stove is broken. Is this stove drunk? This stove is drunk. It's so early for the 4th of July. It's been drinking so much Bud Light, so much Budweiser, so much Miller, so much Heineken, however you say that H word. It's been drinking so much beer. It doesn't want to work. It doesn't want to function properly. What the hell's going on? Nerds, I am having technical difficulties with this stove. I don't want to have to... I might have to switch to a different part. Please. Oh. I don't know know if this is normal. F this. We're gonna try this one. It might be a little bit hard for you nerds to see. Nope, that doesn't work. Well, this one. I know this one will. Yeah, just give it a minute. There we go. Hell yeah, let's go. And I believe I have to boil one of these puppies. Get it, puppies? Since these are called veggie dogs. So right now it's 2:24. I have until 2:32 to check on one of these plant-based hot dogs. And I think you have to stick with a medium heat for an 8-minute boil. I might have put it in too early. I should have let the water boil first. How about 12 minutes? I think 12 minutes should be enough for the plant-based hot dog to get boiled. So an extra 4 minutes. Originally, I was gonna stick with 8 minutes of boiling, but how about 12? I have until like 2:36. Okay, with the plant-based hot dog nearly being fully boiled, so it's almost done being boiled. Just a few more minutes. You want to grab one of your tomatoes. Meanwhile, we're gonna cut one of these tomatoes. You only need like 2 or 3 slices for your burger. You want to grab one of these Cuisine Art knives. Use whatever knife you want. Just make sure it's not too big or too small, like a medium-sized kitchen knife. Get rid of the top portion. You only need a couple slices to go for your burger. Bro, this tomato, I think these tomatoes are really mushy. We've been having them for quite a while, for a few weeks. I don't know if these are, I hope these are still edible. Oh boy, this is not good. It's been 12 minutes, but screw it. How about 15 minutes? So an extra 3 minutes. It's 2:36 right now. You know what? I'm gonna stick with these slices. Now we're gonna kind of do the same thing for this iceberg lettuce. So you're gonna need some lettuce for your burger. So I'm gonna let the plant-based hot dog cool down for a little bit. So I have learned this trick on Facebook here. You want to cut the bottom part of this iceberg lettuce. You use whatever type of lettuce you want. Just make sure it's green. You know, green means good. So you want to take your knife and just get rid of the bottom part. Like, who eats this? I think Uncle Sam, he would want to eat it. Not only he would want us, he would want to eat this part of the iceberg lettuce. I guess we'll take whatever piece we want for the burger. I honestly don't know if this is enough lettuce for my burger. I hope it is. Then you just want to start chopping the crap out of this piece of the lettuce. Hold on, I don't know how to cut like a true professional chef. I love me some lettuce, so I can't really help it. I might want more lettuce than this amount. Yeah, matter of fact, I need some more lettuce. More lettuce. And now this should be enough. Continue chopping into smaller pieces. Guess I'll put all of these pieces to this side of the cutting board. Alright, now the last thing we need to chop, well, it's going to be the second to last thing that we're going to cut, and that is an onion. Here we got this white onion. You can use whatever type of onion you want. Doesn't matter if it's like a red onion, which is more purple to me, a yellow onion, but frequently I eat white onions for my meals. Just gonna cut this part, the top part of the white onion. We're just gonna start cutting. Well, I got my shades on, so I should be immune to these onions' superpowers, making humans cry and also animals. I'm gonna cut this one last time, trying to get some more good pieces of the white onion. This is what I'm talking about. This is gonna be one hell of a 4th of July meal. We are almost at the fun part. There's still a few things we need to get through, and we need to start cooking one of the plant-based beef patties. So we're gonna use Morningstar Farms plant-based patty. You nerds should be able to see this Yeah, steakhouse style burger, but 100% plant protein. From what you can see, nerds, it's only one patty. First, I should move this to a side. Move this aside, I mean, and bring this skillet here, and then, or maybe this is a saucepan. So you wanna turn this back on. Any moment now. Any moment. Come on, please. I need to complete this cooking video. I'm doing it for the nerds. I'm doing it for myself. This is embarrassing for me to pray during the middle of this cooking video.
20 minutes later.
Finally, it's about freaking time. We're gonna add some olive oil. Don't know if you nerds can really... There you go. You should be able to see. I know it's pretty difficult for you nerds to see, to read in cursive. Add just a little bit. Don't add too much olive oil or vegetable oil. I don't care what type of oil you use to cook and stuff like that. You want to spread the oil out. Make sure they're spread apart like this. And I had read the back of this. It says you have to heat it for between 9 to 14 minutes. Jeez. Alright, so right now it's 255 and 310. Or maybe it's going to be shorter or longer than expected. Let's just go ahead and place one of these plant-based patties onto the skillet. Well, it's not a skillet, it's a saucepan. Let's not forget about a spatula. We need a spatula. There would be no burger without the usage of one of these spatulas. Alright, nerds. This plant-based patty is nicely prepared. So I forgot to mention, nerds, you want to stick with the medium heat to heat up this and to cook this plant-based patty, or you can use beef patty, depending on your diet. And you also want to keep on flipping. You want to flip repeatedly. Almost at the fun part, so bear with me, nerds, if you're patient enough. I don't see any bears around me. Thank goodness I'm safe, because bears are obviously omnivores, and I'm not trying to get mauled by one. Alright, nerds, with this saucepan nicely cooled down, and the plant-based hot dog cooled down, I'm going to gently place it onto the cutting board. No, not the saucepan, the plant-based hot dog. Then you want to carefully, cautiously cut this plant-based hot dog or a regular hot dog into 2 halves. I might have to use a bigger knife than this. We're going to do this the hard way. Kind of want to slowly do so. Cut this into 2 halves. Hold on, I'm gonna give you nerds a closer look. Hold on, let me adjust the camera angle, please. Alright, so far we're nearly at the halfway point. Now we're almost there. Okay, let's see. It's getting there. Struggling a little bit. There we go. Now we're talking. Look at that. 2 halves of a plant-based hot dog. Now we can finally jump to the fun part, and that is stacking our burger up. Alright, nerds, you want to start off with this the bottom bun here, obviously, to set up your burger. And then you want to take a spatula and place the beef patty. This is a plant-based patty. Again, you want to place your patty onto the bottom bun. And next up, you want to add some American cheese. Make sure it's American cheese. It won't be the most American burger without any American cheese. You can use Kraft cheese or whatever American cheese you want for your burger. So only 1 slice. Next up, you want to add some ketchup. It might be a little bit too much ketchup for me. Hey, I adore ketchup, alright. Next up, you want to add some mustard. Now some lettuce. I cannot wait to dig in. I can't wait to devour this mofo here. Next up, you want to add some onion. Well, actually, I'm going to replace one of these larger pieces with a very small piece. And now the tomato slices. I am creating a monster right now. Next up, you want to add some pickles or bread and butter chip. I'm gonna need that small knife again. Bro, these look brittle. Hold on. Found a good piece. Holy moly. Look what we're creating right now, nerds. I hope I don't regret this. I hope this doesn't like collapse. And then you want to add more chips, but potato chips specifically. Either add potato chips onto your burger here, or you can even add French fries. I feel like potato chips are more traditional for the 4th of July compared to French fries. So you want to add some potato chips. Oh man, I'm gonna have to press all of this down, but I'm worried that I'm gonna ruin this. This is already looking beastie bulky. Then you want to add your 2 halves of the plant-based hot dog. Now we're gonna add more ketchup and more mustard. And voila! Would you look at this right here? Holy guacamole! Look how big this freaking Most American Veggie Burger is. And it's already falling apart. I mean, look at one of the pickles fell apart. And yeah, I got this from Hardee's. Hardee's got the Most American Thick Burger, but I did my version differently from their version. I really gotta eat this quick before it collapses even more. But first I had to set up a thumbnail for this cooking video for the 4th of July. God bless America! Seriously! Okay nerds, there's one last thing I need to do before I could start tearing up this Most American burger up. I need some prime. This is legit gonna be my first time ever trying prime. The ice pop flavor. Just gonna get to trying this right now just to get it over with before I could save something. I want to save something special and big for last. So initial smell. Oh, it literally smells like an ice pop. Those popsicles that you eat during the summer. I'm spilling some already. Quite delish. Thank you KSI and Logan Paul for inventing, well, a much more fancier word than inventing. Well, inventing is already fancy enough. I think I got more patriotic after drinking this. I'm gonna shut the freak up and start eating this Most American Veggie Burger. I mean, look how bad this thing is. This is really dangerous looking.
That's nasty.
Before we could get right into biting, I just want to say, if I get diabetes for the next 50 to 60 years after eating these meals like this, I'm gonna always love my mom, I'm gonna always love my siblings, my cousins, my uncles, my aunts, and any of the deceased family members I have. I'm always gonna be a fan of Uncle Sam. I'm always gonna be a fan of this country, and I don't want to go anywhere. I will forever be a North American content creator. This is my home. I don't want to go anywhere else. I don't want to head to a different continent like Africa.
What?
Honestly, I'm going a little too far. Shut up and start biting this. Okay, let's dig in. I don't know what I'm up against.
I think I'll eat it now!
Bruh! This is the most awesome Most American burger I have ever tasted in my life. Yeah, I did way better than Julian did.
You serious?
What the freak, man? I definitely recommend you nerds to cook this. Make the Most American burger using plant-based meat or real meat. So throughout this video, you saw me use plant-based meat. I became a lunatic. I'm much more of a lunatic compared to the Joker. I'm America's most wanted. Actually, I'm a worldwide most wanted. Like, the whole world is looking for me. They're trying to stop me. I'm one of the biggest criminals in the world. Quite frankly, this should be illegal. This should be illegal. Now I'm all disgusting. Well, just my hands and my face. I had to use a couple pieces of paper towels to wipe my face and to wipe my hands. I just want to say, continue to have the rest of the 4th of July. That's really wonderful to each and every one of you Americans and non-Americans living or visiting this country. Be nice to Uncle Sam. Be nice to Columbia, which is like a female version of Christopher Columbus. She has a couple places named after her, like Washington, D.C., the capital of South Carolina. I mean, this was too predictable for it to be this delicious. Whoever invented the most American thick burger from Hardee's, you're a freaking genius. You're just wild. You're just as wild as a honey badger, or there's just too many animals to mention to describe whoever invented burgers like this. So that is going to be the end of this cooking video here. Stay tuned for more content, nerds, and I hope this cooking video was quite enjoyable to watch. God bless America.